Hi guys, in this video I'm going to talk to you about some of the massive mistakes that people make after they've finished the no contact period. My name is Brad Browning. I'm a relationship expert and breakup coach from Vancouver, Canada. You may recognize me from some of my other YouTube videos, or maybe you've heard of my best-selling X Factor Guide program that teaches those people like yourself how to rebuild their relationships and get their ex back. You can learn more about my program at my website, breakupbrad.com. All right, let's dive right into it. By now, I'm sure you've heard about the no contact strategy to win your ex back. It's something that I talk a lot about in my X Factor Guide program because it's such an effective technique. Generally speaking, the no contact phase lasts around 30 days, but to some extent that does depend on your unique situation. And during this 30-day time period, it's crucial that you have no communication at all with your ex. This means no drunk texting, no liking their status updates on Facebook, and no phone calls whatsoever. Many people think that they have a good reason to talk to their ex during the no contact period, but the reality is that for the most part, you should avoid contacting them at all costs during this time. I mean, if your ex is like most people, after a period of time without you in your life, they'll quickly start to miss you. And the negative memories that caused your breakup in the first place are going to begin to fade away, and they're going to be replaced by the more positive aspects and memories of the past relationship. And once these feelings have peaked, your ex is going to be a lot more likely to respond to your attempts to rebuild a new relationship together. The time apart from your ex during the no contact period will allow you both to heal a little bit, to cool down, and to get a little more level-headed. It'll also create a void for your ex to begin to miss you and making them wonder what you're up to and how you're doing. And at the same time, it also works a little bit as damage control, essentially leaving just basically no room for arguments, for disrespect, or for bad attitudes towards one another. You'll both have your space to get organized, to fix your bad habits, and it'll also allow you time to create a plan of action to win back your ex. What you say and how you say it after the no contact period ends is crucial. For example, if you're trying to win your ex back and you unintentionally imply that you do indeed want to get back together for your own sake, then that's probably not going to happen. And that's why it's so important to work on bettering yourself during the no contact period. You need to find happiness again and find some confidence in yourself before you reach out to your ex again. And no matter how much you feel like you need them in your life, you need to portray that while it would be nice to get back together, you can in fact live without them, and you are happy to go ahead and do that if they're not willing to take you back and give your relationship a second chance. Under absolutely no circumstances should you ever beg or plead your ex to take you back. Even if you did convince them, it wouldn't last between you because you need to build a natural, organic attraction in order to have a lasting, successful relationship. Don't tell your ex that you love them or you miss them either. Even if that is true, and I'm sure it is, you should not share these feelings with them at this particular point in time. Now, the first time you reach out to your ex, it's important that you take it slow and just generally get a feel for things. Don't jump the gun and try to get back together the first chance you get to speak with them. Instead, test the waters a little bit, get a feel for where they stand, and start to use some techniques that will begin to rebuild mutual attraction between you and your ex. To learn more about some of these sneaky attraction building techniques, just go over to my website, breakupbrad.com, and watch the free video presentation I've got up on there. In it, I explain some things you can say and do basically to spark your ex's curiosity and help to reshape the mental image they have of you in the back of their mind. Again, the URL to watch that video is breakupbrad.com. A huge mistake that people often make after the no contact period is talking with their ex about the breakup. Under no circumstances should you ever be doing this. Instead, just keep the conversation pleasant and lighthearted. What you actually specifically say will depend on the signals that you get in response from your ex. So, for example, if you're friendly and bubbly, your ex is likely to respond in a similar way. But if you act hostile and brash, you can expect to see a reflection of yourself in your ex when they respond to your messages or comments. So if the end goal is to win your ex back, then it's important to keep your interactions super positive. Think of it as if you're on a first date. You basically just want to have fun together and remind your ex why they fell in love with you in the first place. So show them that they don't need to have their guard up around you and work towards building a solid foundation of attraction between the two of you. The more positive encounters you have, the more your ex is going to open up to you, and eventually you may come to the point where you're ready and able to discuss the relationship. The goal, though, is at this point is still to show your ex that you do have a connection and that you're not the same person that they broke up with. Reconnecting with your ex after the no contact period can be tricky, and it's important to not fall into the friends category if you want to get back together. This may sound like a good place to start, but chances are that it'll end up messy. This is a zone that you don't want to get stuck in, especially because you don't want to become your ex's emotional dumping ground. If you'd like to know if you still have a shot at winning back your ex before you decide to employ no contact or try to reach out to them, then just check out my free quiz tool. It's designed to specifically help you determine whether or not it will be possible to get your ex back. So you can take that quiz for yourself and evaluate your own chances at breakupbrad.com/quiz. That's breakupbrad.com/quiz, and I'll put that link in the description below as well. All right, that just about does it. Hopefully you learned something new in this video and you're confident that you know what you should and shouldn't be doing when reconnecting with your ex. If you do find this video helpful, please do me a favor and click the like button to show your support. And also, I always try my best to answer any of your questions, so if you do have anything you'd like to ask or some comments or feedback, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, take care.